The first thing is just to familiarize them with what we have here, just as I did this morning. This is the table with the numbers. This is the conversion to the percentage. And then explain to them how this bar operates. And then I would leave it either to grade level, to common planning time, or to individuals to look at the grade by grade results. And I would just draw their attention to the K-5 pattern. And there are two things that I would do. One is, you got a nice pattern of increases in like threes and fours and increases in twos. And it actually, you see it in every graph. You see that?
But not there.
It was a little different here.
Yeah.
That's the one exception. And so you can clearly make the point that we seem to be making progress. Now, we always know that kids are going to make progress. You know what I mean? And if teachers are really on it, kids are going to make progress. So once they see the slope in the lines, then you can turn your attention to the last bar, Larry, because that's the bottom line. Let's look at where we stand at the end of this year. As an example, we had 50% of our kids in communication who were at level 3 or better, in other words, meeting the grade level standard, and a total of 82% that were partially meeting or better. Okay? So we still got a fair amount of work to do, you guys, to get everybody performing at or close to grade level, but we're definitely getting there.
When we go back to common planning, these results, because if we give them all out in staff meeting, people aren't going to really have time to mull over it and think about it. So then you go back to common planning, and in the meeting, is it advised to have like a summary that you can present analyzing the results for your grade level?
Well, two ways to go. If you have a common planning, you know what I mean? If you have a common planning in which you can share these results, I think one possibility is to sort of do what we did and try and come up with a group summary. What did we find for communication, for conventions? You know what I mean? Just have a chart with a little space. Okay, what do we know? And what's been really helpful, that chart that started, I think, in 2nd grade, what gains do we see and to what do we attribute it? What lack of gains do we see and what do we have to do next year to show gains in that area? You know, so plus minus, and then to what do we attribute it? Drawing those attributions is really important.
And then do some long-term planning on your agendas based on that. Right?
Well, it may kind of kick off the kinds of things that'll start up in July. Okay?